Eerie features seen on Mars are unlike anything we have on Earth. And the first image we have here is the artist's impression of what the geysers look like on Mars. Though it's a cold, dead planet, Mars still has its own natural beauty about it. And images showing something we'll never see on Earth. Mars has only a thin, tenuous atmosphere, and most of it, 95%, is carbon dioxide. When Martian winter arrives, CO2 freezes and forms a thick coating on the ground in the polar regions. It lies there dormant for months. And as spring approaches, temperature gradually warms. Sunlight passes through the translucent frozen layer of carbon dioxide, CO2, warming the ground beneath it. The warming ground sublimates frozen CO2 into vapor that accumulates under the solid CO2. Eventually, the gas escapes through weak spots in the ice. It can erupt into geysers that spread darkened material out onto the frozen surface. The high-rise camera on NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured this image of the geysers on Mars, October 2018. It also captured other images on Mars CO2 geysers. Some of Mars CO2 geysers erupt and create dark spots as large as 1 kilometer across. They are fueled by considerable power and can erupt at speeds of up to 160 kilometers an hour. Sometimes the eruptions create dark regions under the ice, which look like spiders. And scientists are calling these features arainiform terrain or spider terrain. They are found in clusters that give the surface a wrinkled appearance. NASA scientists recreate these patterns in lab tests to understand the processes behind their formation. The spiders are large, strange, beautiful geologic features in their own right, said Lauren McKeown of NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California. The process that explains how the CO2 cycle creates these features is called the Kiefer model. Hugh Kiefer was with the U.S. Geological Survey when he and his colleagues published the paper explaining the model in 2006 in Nature, called CO2 jets formed by sublimation beneath translucent slab of ice in Mars' seasonal south polar ice cap. We propose that the seasonal ice cap forms an impermeable, translucent slab of CO2 ice that sublimates from the base, building up high-pressure gases beneath the slab, Kiefer and his colleagues wrote in their paper. This gas levitates the ice, which eventually ruptures, producing high-velocity CO2 vents that erupt sand-sized grains of jets to form the spot and erode the channels. Maybe humans are biased, but there's nothing as beautiful and splendorous as Earth. Generations of poets have acclaimed its beauty to the point where it borders on the spiritual. However, when it comes to the CO2 geysers and the natural patterns they create, Mars has something that Earth does not. These processes are unlike any observation here on Earth, the authors of the 2006 paper stated. And this was published on Universe Today by Even Go on Science Alert. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.